Good morning, one and all. Dear students, so here we can be first discuss about the sound. You know that sound is also one of the form of energy. So without sound, we cannot be hear anything, is it? So in these lessons, we can be discuss about some interesting fact about the sound. So what is the meaning of sound? How should we produce the sound? So is it any medium should be needed for the production of the sound? All these we can be discuss about these sessions. So first one is we can be study about the introduction. What are the objectives? How should be the production of sound? What is the nature of sound? What is the meaning of wavelength, frequency, amplitude, speed of sound, echo? So what is the meaning of noise and also hazards? So all this can be discussed in this session. So first one is in introduction part. So you already know that sound. So we can hear the various sounds in our daily life, is it? So maybe the birds should be some of the sound they can be making to that one. So like that, if you heard the ringing bell sound, and some vehicle should be making some sound, is it? So like that, when the TV or computers, so they can be also produce some amount of the sound we can be heard about to that one. Maybe loudspeakers. So all these we can be produce some amount of the sound. So we can say that sound is one of the physical sensation felt by our ears. So what is the meaning of sound means? When sound is sensation of our ears, then it can be called as it is the sound should be produced. So sound can be any signal of alarm or danger. For some animals, it should be sound should be make a alarm or danger signal. Some sound should be maybe reminders something we need to do. So whatever we can be talking about that one, that should be also produce sound. So without sound, they cannot be here to the any others. It may be way of drawing attentions. So whenever you can be talking about some interesting fact about that one, we can be draw our attention also and expression of our idea. So whatever in our ideas or emotional feelings are there, we can express to that one, we can be talking about to any other persons. So whatever we can be talking about that one, that should be also production of the sound should be help to that one. Sound helps animals to find their food and escape from the enemies. So sound should be helpful for the some of the animals also, and also they can be escape from the enemies, and also they can be helpful for the searching of the food also. So in this chapter, we will study about some interesting fact about how should be the production of sound, what is the nature of sound, how should be the description of the sound wave, wavelength, frequency. So next one is, last one is amplitude. We can be discussed about that one. So next one is, how should be the production of sound. So you know that materials are generally produce sound, is it? So they will produce the some ringing sound, is it? So when we move back and forth rapidly, we call such a motion is called vibrations. So this is we can be called as a tuning fork. So when we rubber pad can be tied to that one, they can be produce the some amount of the sound, that is we can be called as the vibration. Therefore we may say that sound is produced when object should be vibrate. So how should be the sound should be produced? When the object should be vibrate the object, so then the sound should be also produced. There can be no sound without vibration. So there is a medium for the propagation of any sound means we can need to the vibration. Without vibration, the sound cannot be produced in this diagram. So this is we can be called as the tuning fork. When we fork on the rubber pad, we can be produce the some amount of the sound here. So in our body, the special ball, the special gift of the bird, that is we can be called as the voice box. That voice box should be helpful for the whatever the emotions, feelings, whatever your ideas are there, we can be shared it to another ones. We have special apparatus called voice box. So that is we can be called this the larynx. What this larynx is other name is called voice box. The larynx we can be called as what? Voice box. This system helps us to produce sound. In human body, voice box should be useful for the production of the sound. This is also located in the upper end of the windpipe. Whatever the voiceophagus region is there, that voiceophagus regions we can be seen in the this windpipe. You can be seen to that one. So in voice box we can be seen in the two membranes in the voice box. That is, we can be called as the vocal cords. So they can be made up of the two layers. They stretch across the voice box. The stretching leaves a gap between the membranous in from the narrow slit. So this is the vocal cords. We can be called that one. Here a small gap should be between two that one. The stretching of the leaves, a small gap between the membranes in the form of the narrow slit. So this is the we can be called as a narrow slit. So this is the gap between the two vocal cord membranes. This is the closed one. This is the open that one. So this vocal cord should be helpful for the production of the sound also. The slit control the passage of air. When we wish to produce sound, we push the air through the slit. This causes the vocal cord to vibrate. So when we talk about anything that one, that is you can be called as a slit, they will control the passage of air. So whatever you can be talk about to that one, that should be control of the capacity of air. Where when we wish to produce sound, we push the air through the slit. So when we talk about to that one, we can be push the air inside our body. This causes the vocal cord should be vibrated. So then what happens? The vocal cord should be always started to the vibration. So see here, the picture should be shows the how should be the vibration should be occur in the vocal cords. So this is the we can be called as the pharynx regions. When we talk about that one, this the region is should be produce the sound. So this is the lateral septo-arytenoid and exhalation. So the gases exchange between this one and this is the vocal cord should be also pushes the air inside the body. The vibration of the vocal cord produce sound. So when this is vibrated, so when the voice box in the production of the sound is this is the vibration. This vibration of the sound should be produced. The muscles attached to the vocal cord to loosen or tighten the vocal cords. So this vocal cord should be the loosen or tighten the vocal cords. This enables us to produce the sound of the various qualities. So depend upon the voice or pitch of the sound, that should be also produce the sound of the various qualities. We can be seen to that one. So generally voice of the high talk about to that one. So in the girls you can be seen to the very melodious sound you can be seen to that one. So this is the you can be pattern of the sound how can be produced to that one. Suppose if you tuning fork should be added to the rubber pad. So then what happens? There will be some pattern of the lines we can be seen to that one. Is it? So this pattern of lines we can be called as the compression and rarefaction. Compression means whatever the molecules are closely arranged at one. This is we can be called as the compressions. The molecules which are vibrate some gap between that one. That is we can be called as the rarefactions. When we learn that vibration can produce the sound, therefore sound is a kind of mechanical energy. So sound should be needed for the vibration to produce the sound. So yes, sound is also called as a mechanical energy. We already know that sound is the made from the vibration of the any instrument. Hence it is the mechanical energy. They can be sound should be travels, energy moves through a medium by creating a disturbance. So when the sound should be travels, the energy moves. So here the energy should be moves through a medium by creating a disturbance to one to another. Then the sound should be also travels. The disturbance may be repeat themselves at regular intervals. Such periodic disturbance constitute a pattern. So already tell you about this the pattern. When the tuning fork we can be forked by the rubber pad. So there is some pattern of the sound should be produced like this. So this is the you can be called as the disturbance which can be causes the this is the pattern. This is the one type of the pattern. This is the wave pattern. So for example in the sound speaker there should be also the air molecule should be moved like this. We call this pattern of the disturbance as waves. So this is the pattern of the disturbance which can be called as the what? Waves. It can be also travel medium in the form of waves. Either it should be air medium or it should be denser medium, the sound should be traverse wave medium in the form of waves. You can be seen to that one. So what is the nature of sound? So suppose if you take the slinky, so this is the slinky, we can be seen to that one. This slinky, or we can be called as the toy spring. Another name of this, the slinky, we can be called as the toy spring. It is fixed firmly in the support of the cable. So when we fix that one, there will be not showing any compression. It should be like a spring like, is it? So by the other end push-ups, you take the slinky back and forth along its length. So when we stretches it down, so what happens? They can be shows the some compression and also some rarefaction also we can be seen to see the picture here. So how should be the produced to that one? Is it? So when we touch that one, there will be compression and also rarefaction should be also formed to that one. So when we observe the pattern in the slinky, we can observe that the some places of the slinky, the rings coming closer. So in this diagram, so see the picture here. So when the slinky should be come closer together, so then it is called as the compressions. So there is just some gap between the rings. So that is you can be called as the what? Rarefactions. So this you can be called as the compression and rarefactions. The rings which are coming to the closer together, that is you can be called as the compression. So between two compression, we also see that rings also moving apart. We call this is the rarefactions. So there is the gap between the one ring to another ring, that is it can be called as the rarefactions also. How can we distinguish between the sound waves and describe the that one? So we used the certain characteristics of the wave to describe the sound wave. These characteristics include wavelength, frequency, amplitude, and speed. The sound can be also determined by the some interesting characters, that is it can be called as the wavelength, amplitude, speed, and frequency. So look at the diagram here. So the speaker we can be seen to that one. So this is the we can be called as the waves. So this is the we can be called as the waves. Here the distance between the one wave to another wave which can be produced to that one, that is we can be called as the wavelength. So amplitude means the maximum displacement of the particle of the medium, that is we can be called as the amplitude. Either it should be like this or it should be moved to this one also. So speed means generally the speed of the sound in the air is we can be called as the 340 meter per second. So frequency means in particular time, or either it should be 1 minute or it should be seconds, how much of the vibration should be produced to that one, that is we can be called as the frequency. First one is wavelength. What is the meaning of wavelength? So look at the picture here. So that is the wave. The waves should be produced to like this. The distance between the one wave to another wave we can be called as the wavelength. So sound is also called as a longitudinal waves. So there are the two types of the waves you can be seeing. One is longitudinal waves, another one is a transverse wave. Longitudinal waves means which we needed to the material medium for their propagation, that is we can be called as the longitudinal waves. The materials medium which do not require to that one, that is we can be called as the transverse waves. So this means that particles of the medium through which sound travels may show a series of contraction and refractions. So this diagram can be seen in the series of contraction and also rarefaction also seen to that one. It means compression and rarefactions, that one we can be called that one. The particles of the medium vibrate back and forth in the direction of the sound itself. These particles should be vibrate back and forth in the direction of the sound itself. That is we can be called as the wavelength. So this is the diagram we can be seen to that one, compression and also rarefaction. So this is the we can be called as the rarefaction. This is the region we can be called as the compression regions. So that is the vibration particles dot lines of that one we can be seen. What is the wavelength of the sound? So the distance between the two successive compression in the wavelength of the sound. So wavelength means the distance between the two successive wavelength. So this is we can be called as the one wavelength. So this is we can be called as the wavelength. these two we can be called as the distance between the two successive wave, that is we can be called as the wavelength. So see here, so this will be started to that one will be, this is the one wave, another one should be like this, this we can be called as the wavelength. The wavelength should be, we can be represented by the lambda. So this will be same as the distance between the two rate fractions. Either it should be distance between the two compressions or it should be distance between the two rate fractions. It tells the presentation of the wavelength by a symbol. The most commonly used in this symbol we can be called as the lambda. This symbol name is, we can be called as the lambda. Wavelength is actually present the length of one wave. Different sounds may be different lengths. So difference of the sound should be different of the wavelength, we can be seen to that one. So next concept is frequency. What is the meaning of frequency? See, some sound should be, we have the very noise. So sound should be the very sweet, is it? So when the sound should be nice, we cannot be heard about to that one. So the number of the times of the object vibrating in one sound is called frequency. So frequency means the number of times of the object should be vibrate in one sound, that is we can be called as the frequency. It means the frequency of the sound of the wave is same as the frequency of the source. So frequency of the sound of the wave is same as the frequency of the source also. So here amplitude should be very high. When the amplitude should be very high, then the sound should be very low, is it? So when we use to the musical instruments, very high loud sound. So when we talk about to each other, the amplitude should be very low. So that is the quiet, we can be able to talk about that one. Faster an object vibrate, higher would be the frequency. When the object should be vibrate very fast, then the frequency should be very high and the frequency of the sound should be produces. So normally the number of the compression that passed through a point in 1 second is also give the frequency. So how much of the compression should be passed on the in 1 second, that is we can be called as the what? Frequency. Suppose if 40 compressions pass through a point in 1 second, then we say that the frequency should be 40 Hz. So frequency means suppose 40 compressions should be passed on the sound in the 1 second, then we can be called as the frequency should be 40 Hz. So maybe you heard about the radio stations, maybe 91.1, 93.8 megahertz, you can be tell about that one, is it? That should be the sound which can be produced in the 1 second, that is we can be called as the frequency sound. The international unit of the frequency we can be called as the Hertz. The international or SI unit of the frequency can be write on the Hertz. The symbol should be capital H and small z. 1 Hertz is equal to 1 wave per second or cycle per second. 1 wave per second we can be called as the 1 Hertz sound. Next one is amplitude. So amplitude means it is another important physical quantity of all waves. They can be included in the sound. The highest displacement of the particle from its rest position of the amplitude of the sound. Or we can be other words we can be called about the maximum displacement particle of the medium, that is we can be called as the vibrations. So when the loudspeaker should be on, so some of the sound waves should be traveled to that one. When there is a maximum displacement or particle from its rest position of the amplitude of the, it can be called as the amplitude of the sound. Higher amplitude cause higher volume of sound. So we can be, sound should be, we can be make high or low. So because of when the sound should be very high, then what happens? The amplitude should be also cause the volume of the sound should be increases. The volume of the sound is measured in the decibel. The volume of the sound it can be measured by which one? It can be called as the decibel. It can be measured in the decibel. At a distance of the 1 meter, loudness of the normal conversation is 40 decibel. The distance of the 1 meter of the loudness of the normal conversation is 40 decibel. So human eye also we can be seen to some decibel sound. Is it? Maybe we can be heard about the sound should be the 20,000 up to 20,000 hertz we can be seen to that one. So amplifier is a device that increases the amplitude of waves. So generally amplifier we can be used to the some musical instruments, is it? So that way you can use to that one. That is device should be increase the amplitude of waves. So next concept is speed of sound. So speed of sound means it is a distance traveled by in 1 second. So speed of sound means in distance traveled by the sound in 1 second. That is we can record as the speed of sound. The SI unit of the speed we can write on the meter per second. It is write on the m bar s or meter per second. So next concept is echo. Echo means whatever can be talked about to that one that should be reflected again back. That is we can record as the echo. The sound waves which can be straight on the obstacle it reflect back. For example, when we shout inside an empty hall we hear a own sound after. Sometimes this is due to reflection of sound. Suppose if you go to any empty hall or any mountain regions, so when you talk about to that one, we hear our own sound after sometimes. Maybe sometimes they can be heard about the 3 times, 7 times like that, is it? So that is it can be called as the echo. This is due to reflection of sound. So echo means the reflection of the sound we can be called as the echo. So maybe surface of the obstacles such as walls. So new buildings of walls or mountains or clouds or land reflect the most of all sound waves. Inside buildings, maybe furnitures, windows, curtains and other materials which absorb sound to some extent and reduce the reflections. When you have a new home, so when we constructed that one, so then what happened? Whatever you can be talking about that one, they will be reflected back. But when the furniture, windows, some curtains are there, they can be absorb our sound. They will be reduce the reflection also. So see the picture here. Next one is noise and its errors. So noise means what? When the sound should be causes the disturbance to the humans and other animals, that is we can be called as the noise, or in other words we can be called as the unwanted sound, that is we can be called as the noise. For example, vehicles unnecessary they will be sound, and also some mic sound, aeroplane sound. So this are all we can be called as the unnecessary sound which can be irritate to ourselves, that is we can be called as noise. Any excessive sound that can be cause the disturbance to the human and animal life, that leads to noise pollution. So noise means when the sound should be high or it should not be it should affect our health, then it can be called as the noise. So you cannot be heard about to that one, such sound we can be called as the noise pollution. So this picture you can be seen in the train sound, horn, vehicles horn, or if you take the some loudspeaker sound also. So this are all we can be called as the unnecessary sound, that is we can be called as the noise sound. So long exposure to the such sound maybe we can affect the some sleepiness, we have the tension, stress, high blood BP, heart problems and hearing also. So when we long exposure to the such sounds, so they will be affect our sleep, tension, stress, high BP and also heart problems. They will also cause many adverse effects on the animals. For example, noise is a disadvantage for the birds. They rely on the hearing to locate the prey. So they will be unnecessary sound which can be made to the, they will be a disadvantages of the some birds to the hearing to locate the prey also. So look at the drawing, that one is the that is the one of the example to that one. So this is the brief explanation of the some points to the sound. So today class we can be discuss about the what is the meaning of sound, how should be the sound should be produced, is material medium is needed for the propagation of the sound, what are the factors of the sound, maybe amplitude, frequency, all these we can be discussed that one, and what is the meaning of noise and its effect. So thank you now.